guys you're doing well. Hoping guys you're doing well. Today guys we are here. We want to have a very, very important discussion, guys, because I know most of us have passed through this experience that we are going to discuss today. And before, guys, we start this discussion, this is Christine Cavada, guys, back again with a very, very interesting discussion. Remember, guys, I always tell you that this is a channel where you learn different tips on how to handle different situations. And without any further ado, guys, before we continue, guys, and allow me to introduce to you this amazing gadget. You see it. Those who know about this thing, they know what I mean when I talk about this gadget. Much nice for all types of hair, and everybody is asking, can it use the is it African hair? Yes, this one is the best for every type of hair. The African ones, baka zile ngumu kabisa, you're gonna burn them with this. You can straighten them. You can straighten them with this type of straightener. It comes in different colors, and this is the package. And guys, this one is going for 1,800. So if you're interested, guys, please, you can inbox me or in the comment section. Let me know that you want, and I'm gonna deliver it to your doorstep. Remember, guys, we do free delivery within Nairobi, and if you are outside Nairobi, guys, we charge a small fee for delivery. So if you're in Mombasa, 300 shillings. If you are in Kisumu, 300 shillings. Embu, 300 shillings. Meru, 300 shillings. But within Nairobi, guys, we do free delivery. 1,800 if you were interested in this. And actually, guys, this is the price ya jioni. In bei ya jioni. Now that we are in live, guys, hiyo ni bei ile nawapatia leo. Actually, this thing goes for 2,500, but right now I'm selling it at 1,500. Mnajua bado tuko Black Friday, so between now and the end of Black Friday, which will be on 21st, I'm not sure, this one will be, I'll sell this at 1,800. So if you're interested, please hit my inbox. And guys, without any further, sema jina yako.
My name is Etienne, and I'm so glad to be here.
Yes, welcome,
Please, guys,
subscribe. Tell them to subscribe. If you've not subscribed to this channel, you may not know what you're missing. Please subscribe. And I always say, guys, subscribing is free to subscribe. If you want to support us, guys, go and hit the subscribe button. For those who have already subscribed, I don't take this for granted. Those who watch my videos, guys, please, I really, really appreciate. I don't just take it for granted. Thank you so much. We can always plan for a date. Those who are members of this family, guys, they know what I mean. Tunapatana na tunakula chama pamoja. You enjoy everything that you want. Hit the join button. Unaona hapo kuna join button hapo, na ukifinya hapo, please just guys, discuss. Can you tell them what you're about to discuss? Topic, guys, I hope you understand what we mean. Past menstrual experience, yeah? we mean. And guys, that is why I've brought her here. She my experience because time yet. Let me tell you, come on. Actually, guys, I wanted to hear also their experience during their first time. So
Was in Form 1.
15 years. So
Yes.
already ulikuwa umeshaenda. Was it? How did it start? How did you feel?
But though gone under group of sponsors who are called go to compassion, there we used to go under, let me say, lessons. So already I knew what it was, but on that day prepare physically, mentally, because of my age, and already we had been told as 12 years, yes.
Yeah.
For it that it was going to come. Though I didn't really know that it was coming. The geometry changed.
Oh, yeah. The good thing with her is that in primary school. And let me tell you, like me, I started when I was for me because first of all I was in primary school. Secondly, it wasn't in boarding school. So you know when you're going to boarding school, they normally write those
Requirement.
because if my mom was even infections, because if you don't want to so many infections, but God was on my she might start the menstruations later as a parent. Usianze na unyamaze. Yani unaona kuna sijui kama wazazi wetu then hawakuwa wana
So, as in like now you are in school, did you feel like ulisikia uoga, like uoga? Sorry guys, I had to restart this live again because imeanguka, my net was banned, so that is why nimepause. I don't know whether it has continued ama imekata, but it's okay. Let's continue guys. Msijali tuko live. Na unajua live without good network, inaanguka. So tell us, ulisikia aje as in now umesha ingia another level from childhood, now you are now an adult. How did you feel? Ulifeel aje?
With me, I think I was just okay. I didn't fear anything because with compassion, we were being given everything. And I was like mentally and physically ready for it. But now, after the second menstrual period, I was like, yeah, let me now count the 28 days from this one, of which those 28 days never came. Like it passed. At first, so I didn't know I was going to have irregular periods. So those 28 days passed. Now, there is when my fear started coming up. How did it come at once then? It's gone. So 2 weeks later, it's when it came. Like it was late with 2 weeks. Okay, again I counted those 28 days. Again, I had like a week before now it came. So is when I'm starting to learn this is now irregular periods. Yes. So
okay.
the third, I don't know if it's the fourth or the third, it now started coming with cramping. So with me, I didn't have a mother and I was staying with my grandmother. So I didn't even bother telling her. I was just there, a lot of pains, unaumwa, you're just quiet. And then one of my aunts came home, the fourth born in my mother's family. So she's the one whom I told her, oh, I'm having this kind of pain, blah, blah, blah. She tried giving me so many options. Go buy this, go take the cassava leaves, do them like this. Which, not even cassava, what is it? Not cassava, the guava leaves. Not cassava. Yeah. So I tried all kinds of things. It never worked. So throughout from 1 to form 4, like the entire high school, I was having that extreme crampings. But I just kept on going like that. So after high school, my elder auntie decided, oh, now that this pain is going too much, let's go to the hospital. We go and see where the problem is, because she once had the fibroids. So she thought, oh, that one might be the fibroids. So when we went to the hospital, I was told, oh, you are having an ovarian cyst, and then the menstruals, like the ovarian cyst is caused by imbalance of hormones. So you can't just have that smooth period. Sometimes they come, sometimes they are there. You jump even for 2 months. So, if you are not used to that, it's your first time. You think that, oh, what has happened? You start panicking. So at first I didn't know what it was when it came irregularly. But starting, I didn't have a problem. When I started having the irregular periods, that's when the problem started coming. Oh my God. But
So was the pain throughout?
yeah,
Ilikuwa inaendelea tukukunja
yes.
mpaka saa hii ama what
Mpaka
happened
saizi,
that-
because I've not done anything about the ovarian cyst, but I'm trying with so many different medicine. Hope one day it will be gone. People have already given me a lot of options. Oh, go do this. Oh, go do that. Oh, go do this. I've done so many of them until now. Oh, I've just decided, okay, let it be. At long last, I'll see what I'm going to do about it.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah, I think mine was different, because unaona sasa, if you're not able to tell your parent that you're experiencing that, so even hata ukisikia pain, you just sleep. Unalala tu, because first of all, hautasema the reason as to why you are having that pain. And so itakuuma. So me, I used to sleep. I also used to have the same pain, but I used to sleep. Na I used to take a lot of hot water. Sinapewa who take hot water nini, but I could not tell my mother why I was sleeping. Na yeye hakuwa anashikanisha immediately kwa nini ninalala, because as a parent you need to know especially if you have girls. And by the way, I'm talking to parents, by the those who are ignorant. It is always good to know if your girl tells you that she's not feeling well, don't just let her sleep. Because you don't know what is cooking. You are supposed to follow up, know why she's sleeping, because by the way, that pain, for some people, that pain is extreme. It's too bad. Yani unaumwa tu mpaka unashindwa kufanya. And the good thing with me is ningeweza kuumwa, then itabike, then the relief, yani nasikia tu I'm so relieved na the pain is gone. So what I used to do is ikishaanza kuuma, when it becomes now starts getting worse, naenda naweka vidore kwa mdomo mpaka hapa, na I just yani doing it intentionally so that I can form it. Immediately nikisha form it, I feel like I'm relieved and the pain is gone. But now the problem is my mom is not aware about this, because from now the time I joined secondary is now and thank God that it was too close to going to secondary school, because I think it was the last months of the I think when I was finishing my class 8, and so I had some few months to join the form 1, and form 1 it is compulsory to buy those things. So that is when now I started now speaking out when I am writing the shopping. So I'm writing the pants, because now it's compulsory whether you have the periods or not. You end to go with the pants, the sanitary towels. So that is when now the life became smooth. But before then, I didn't vituko. And the reason of doing this video, and I wanted to hear from her, and I'm happy for her, because our experience is totally different from those who are in Shanks. At least those who are here in Nairobi, and thank God for the companies that have brought so many different types of sanitary tiles, because there is as cheap as for 50 shillings. Is it 50 shillings?
Yeah.
Ama imeshapanda ikafika. I think sasa imefika 70. Which is bad by the way, hazifai kupanda, because by then let me tell you, if there is a kind of frustration that you can give a lady ni kukua hana pants because you don't know what to do. First of all, you don't want to mess yourself up because the time umejimess up, we've seen there is a school we saw a lady killing herself because of the same, because a boy laughed at her because of the messing up the clothes. And you can imagine when these things are too expensive and nobody can afford. And again, I would not recommend people to do what I did because this is now exposing yourself to so many infections. And I don't know how I did not get the infection, but I was so curious. I was so keen to make sure nimeosha zile vitu mpaka hizo. I used to boil water nazisoak kwa hiyo maji because I knew it is a way of ungepata infections. And this poor me here, I could not even speak it out. I know that my mother could not afford buying me sanitary towels, but because of ile uoga. And what I would like to tell that one girl here, mwenye ana transit kuingia to that level, please, it is always good to speak it out. It is not a sin to start. Actually, it is a mind, it is an achievement. Let me tell you, kuna watu wapatangi hawafikangi hapo. There are those people who don't reach there, wanazingoja na wanazingoja mpaka mwingine unaona anaenda hospitali hajawahi pata, hajawahi anza. It becomes like a problem. But wewe ambaye umefika mahali umefika and you've started that, please, you should thank God and you should speak it out. Nobody will beat you. Hata ningeenda niambie mamangu I need pants, what would have happened? I need cotton, kungeenda aje? Nothing. Angeenda tu anunue because it's a necessity, and come what may, it is a necessity. That is here ile kitu that is something that you need. No, or something that is something, it's a must. You need to use that. And if you as a parent can be able to afford that 50 shillings to buy these pants for your kids, please just do. Don't even wait at mpaka wakuulize. You as a parent unavaa kukua keen enough unjue after every end of the month my girl will need sanitary towels. And you know, it's sad when I listen to some girls, mwingine anakuambia, why did you go out with men? Because I was looking for money to buy sanitary towels. And yet their parents are there. You can imagine how painful it can be. Msichana wako akikwambia, I went out with a man because I needed 50 shillings to buy sanitary towels. So please, I'm talking to each and every parent who is listening to this. If you have a daughter, it is always good to keep on checking on her. Kama ameshaanza hizo periods, please keep on checking every month. Make sure you have a packet. Hata kama si bidi, kamoja tu hivi, please buy them packet. Hata kama utaweza kubayo, just do a cotton because cottons are cheap. Because it's so embarrassing. One, you cannot go without sanitary towels. Number two, you can, yani ni kitu uwezi enda bila, because first of all, ukishanji mess up, you can imagine the, hata sijui how I can be able to explain this. So it is good, please, for each and every parent, those who have girls, please keep on checking on them. Don't ignore, because if you don't buy them these sanitary towels, men will buy for them. And do you know what will happen? They will sell their body for just 50 shillings to get a sanitary towel, which you as a parent, you can be able to go and buy. So it is good, please, those who have girls, and it's my humble request, and I have girls as well, I keep on checking on them. Hata kama hawataki kuniambia, I will still insist, where did you get the sanitary towels from? I buy them, I give them by force. It is good if you have a girl and you know that she has started, she has entered into that stage, please make sure that every month you have a packet of sanitary towels. Ziko Senegal, they are very cheap and everybody can afford. And if you cannot afford, it is good to speak it out, because we have like schools, we have some institutions which are supplying those sanitary towels to different schools. Like where I work, we have a project in a certain school where we supply sanitary towels on monthly basis, and every kid is entitled to 2 packets of sanitary towels. So it is very important. This is how important it is. And with this regard, and actually when I was starting this channel, that was my target, because when I remember what I passed through, I feel so bad, and I would not want to see any other girl passing what I passed through. But it was because of my ignorance. So kama we ni msichana na umefikisha that level and you don't want to speak it out, you will still undergo the same, because nobody will know. Mimi mamangu hakujua kama nimeanza, and I stayed for some months without her knowing that I've started. She's not an angel. Of course I was supposed to speak it out, but because of woga I did not speak it out. So mi nilisava peke yangu. But to avoid all this, as parents, we should have that courage to ask our girls, have you started? When do you think, okay, it is hard to know when you can start, but at least ukishaona msichana amefika 12 years na unaona ameshaanza kudevelop, like the breasts zimeanza kumea, you should always be alert. Ujue sasa anytime this girl can start the periods, because that is the process and you cannot change. And most of, actually 90%, even those who don't undergo that are very few, ni wachache sana. So it is good to keep on checking, and please let us provide, tusiwaache waende wakatafute uko. And I thank God for those institutions who are providing this, because you may not understand vile muna protect these girls, you may not understand. And if you are one of those institutions that are doing that, please kudos and continue doing that. And I thank God for you, and I pray God that you guys, your institutions will continue to become big and big and bigger, so that you can provide so many schools with sanitary towels, because you may not know how much you're protecting this girl. You can imagine you msichana akianza kwenda kutafuta sanitary towels nje, na nimeongea sana, you can imagine what will happen. This girl can become pregnant. This girl can be infected with the diseases. There are so many disadvantages, and because of 50 shillings, which you as a parent can afford. The fathers who are watching these videos, please let us not be ignorant. Imagine if the mother is not there, does it mean that that girl cannot buy sanitary towels? You should also keep on checking on them. Okay, you might not be able to ask them direct. Let me tell you, when I completed my O level, I thank God for my father. And my father, I know I owe you a lot. And please shout out to my father, please, wherever you are, because I know what you did when I completed my form 4. Wakati nilimaliza form 4, aliniweka kwa budget yake, as in like any other time, every month I knew that I have 1,000 from my father. And you can imagine those days, 1,000 was a lot of money. So mimi sasa after form 4 sasa nimeshanunua all through form 4 sinanunua pants. Then immediately nimaliza form 4, the first month ya kukua niko nyumbani, my father took it up, and he started giving me 1,000 shillings every month. 1,000 shillings. Ile yenye akifika tu hivi kwa nyumba, the first thing he calls me na ananipatia. So I used even to budget for that 1,000 before he even comes. So I knew every month nitapata 1,000 from my father, and that is why I feel I have a debt. I have a debt. My father just know that niko na deni yako, and I'll just make you happy one day. May God keep you until that one day I'll be able to say thank you for what you did, because you may not know how much you protected me all through the courage. You were there for me. Sikuwahi fikiria that I can go out to get a man to buy me sanitary towels, or even clothes, or even my hair. Another thing that I would want to talk to parents, because of their girls, please don't ignore. These girls need to be smart, and if you not take that responsibility of making them become smart, somebody else will take that responsibility. And you know what will happen if somebody else takes that responsibility? Of course not a girl, but a man. Atakuja mpatie pesa ya kwenda kushukwa, and because she's getting money ya kwenda salon, that girl will be comfortable there, and you know she has to pay for that. It's not free of charge. So please, kama wewe uko na msichana, hata kama unjiwezi, teach her. Hata kama ni kushona tu vitu anauza pale, ama kulima tu vitu kwa shamba anauza pale, as long as anapata pesa kidogo yenye inaweza mpeleka salon, pesa kidogo inaweza mpatia sabuni ya kuoga, because we also need to keep them smart. Remember wako kwa soko, because na ukimweka vibaya bwana, ni nani atamuona amuoe? So please, we need to take care of our girls. Let us not ignore that part. If you are there, you are watching this video, please, it is my humble request, let us take good care of our girls. Today I had a discussion with a certain group, and we were talking about the girls, the way they are looking for those men who have money because they want money. And if you talk to them, some of them will tell, I need money to make my hair, I need money to buy clothes, I need money for pants, I need, those things. And you as a parent, if you feel like you cannot afford, because yes, I understand some parents will not afford, but teach this girl at least to do something constructive. Right now there are so many things that people are doing, vitu mingi sana hata online, and they get at least a single some shillings zenye inaweza kupeleka salon. You don't need kushuka zile very expensive, but something neat, na kumbuy pants, na kumbuy, yani even braziers, those are some of the things that you as a parent utaona kama ni ugumu, especially those who have many girls saa ingine inakuwa it's like a burden. But what you can do, you can teach these girls how to get money. Kama ni maziwa pale, teach them how kukamua ng'ombe. Mwambie, if we take care of this cow, we can be able to get money for your hair, we can be able to get money for your pants, we can be able to get money for your braziers, for your, those kind of things that girls need. But as parents, if we don't do that, do you know what will happen? A man will come, take care of that, but what happens? Maybe she'll become pregnant, or maybe she'll be infected with diseases. Who will go, who is at a loss? Of course, you as a parent, and the girl, of course. So please let us take care of our kids, and especially those who are at home, because those who are in town, they are a bit exposed. The girls are a bit exposed kidogo to, at least they know what they need, and they can be able to speak it out. But those who are in shacks, and I thank God, because the schools today zina take that initiative of teaching the kids and telling them to speak it out. Those who are there at shacks, saa ingine mamako ako too busy kwa shamba, hata hataki kujua wasichana wake wanaendeleaje. Please, it is good to check on your girls, know what they need, know what you can be able to afford. If you cannot be able to afford, teach them some techniques how to get money. Wacha waziende kutafuta pesa kwa men outside, lakini you can teach them some few techniques. Shona sweater, enda uza, enda ushone socks, enda uza, enda ufanya, yani there are so many things that you unaweza fanya as a girl, na uweze kupata some money, na uweze kujitunza wewe mwenyewe, instead of being misused by these old men. I can imagine somebody was telling me of a certain girl who is so proud. She's 19 years old, and she's so proud because she's dating a 30 years man who is giving her 2,000 shillings per day, per week. And then I was trying to do those calculations. 2,000 per week. We have 4 weeks in a month. That is 8,000 in a week, in a month. What is 8,000 in a month? Si basi uende pale uajiriwe na mtu kwake, umkalishie, umuoshee nyumba, ama umuoshee nguo, at the end of the month akupatie 8k, rather than being given and you are misused by a man who will never marry you. So please, I know this video is so long, but I know it will help that one person who is out there. Let us take care of our girls, and this is my message to our girls. Please, let us not just sleep. Please, tuamuke, tujitume. A good woman is that one woman mwenye anajituma, somebody who is working hard. And it is so sad when I see somebody is in college, umepewa that opportunity to be in college, but you misuse the opportunity. It pains me, by the way. I feel bad, because me, if I'm told to go back as a girl today, na nipelekwe shule na babangu, I will read and read hard. I will not even try to joke with my life. And you are there, you have the information at your fingertips, but you are still joking with your life. You don't want to take the, because I was asking myself, kama mzazi wako amekupeleka shule whereby she is paying a lot of money for you to get that education, then we umeenda pale college, umeenda pale university to joke with your life, to joke with the money that your parents wanajitolea usome. Do you think they are mad? Do you think that your mother who is sending you to college is mad to pay that amount of money when uka waste uko college? No, she knows that you need that education, she knows that you need a good job, but what are we doing today? Tunaenda huko, tunaanza kukunywa pombe, tunaenda tunasahau masomo, tunaenda, yani we just forget everything and we destroy our lives. Instead of taking degrees back at home, we take babies at home, we take diseases at home. Please, my humble request to every girl who is here, who is in school, and if you're not able to access success and education. There are so many things that you can do and become successful. There are so many things that you can do as a girl or even as a man and become successful. We've seen those people who own big businesses. Wengine hata hawakuweza kupata school fees. You listen to their stories. So you listen to their stories. Utasikia wanakuambia that, you know what? Me, I didn't get school fees. And they are successful. So kama uwezi pata school fees, it is not the end of your life. You still have some other things that you can do. Look at the big YouTubers. Wengine wanaanza YouTube and they are now earning a lot of money. Look at these writers online, wanaandika online, I think online writers. They are earning a lot of money. There are so many things that you can do online. And even kwa mashamba, uenda ulime, wengine wanalisha kuku, wengine wanauza mayai, wengine wanauza makaa. There are so many things that you can do. Na upate pesa ya kukusaidia. So please, tujitume, let us not just sit down, tukae hapo, tungoje tukupewa pesa, ndio tuweze kujitegemea, but we be misused so that we can get money. No. We have potential. And I always encourage women, please, know that we have potential to do what men can do. Let our dreams not be killed. And actually, I always insist, for us ladies, wacha dreams zetu uwawe na mtu. Let our dreams not be killed by anybody. Kama ulitaka kukua pilot, please soma until you achieve that. If you want to become a pilot, become a doctor. If not a doctor, we need lawyers as ladies. If not lawyers, we are even employing engineers who are ladies. And actually in a company where I work, 50% of the engineers are ladies. So please let us work hard, tujitume and tusijidharau. We are capable of doing everything. What men can do, women can do better. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and thank you so much for sharing that. And if you've not subscribed to this kind of videos and more that are coming, please subscribe. And if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, please write it at the comment section, or you can DM me directly. And guys, we will have a discussion. If you want to discuss also, we can invite you, just come over, we just have a discussion. And from us guys, we gonna say peace.